Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Tombstone, the 1993 Western classic in my view that obviously you may be able to tell by the fact that I think it's classic. I love it. For those of you who don't know what this movie is about, it's basically, you know, the Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday and the Earp brothers coming together to take out a gang of cowboys that are overrunning a town and corrupting it and using it basically for their playground to do whatever they want, kill and steal and what have you. And the Earp brothers and their buddy Doc Holliday come in, and they are not gonna put up with that garbage. And you know, this movie, you see the gunfight at the OK Corral, and you see Doc Holliday doing his thing, played by Val Kilmer in probably, in my opinion, the best performance of his career. You know, the guy just personifies the role, and you see them come together, and with a few other ragtag people that kind of come along as the movie progresses, and they're taking out this group, they're hunting them down, and for the first time, they're the only law enforcement agents that don't knuckle under and let them do their thing. They take the battle to them, and to see it progress is just amazing. I mean, this movie has so many great moments in it. You know, the thing that I always think about this movie for sure is there's a classic moment with Doc Holliday where another character who's actually played by Michael Biehn, one of my favorite actors from back in the day, he's going around and he's looking for somebody to kill because he wants to prove that he's this badass, and Doc Holliday comes out of the corner and says, "I'll be your Huckleberry." And you know, they set up the fact that he's like the quickest shot in the West, and everybody fears him because nobody can beat him. And you have this guy, and he's absolutely wasted, and everybody sees him as like the only guy who might be able to stand up to Holiday as far as speed goes. And just looking at him, he has to get out of there because he knows, you know, this isn't right. And then Val Kilmer's performance of him, like throughout this entire movie from the get-go, you realize that Doc Holliday has tuberculosis, and you know, he's not long for the world. And the way that he personifies the role, and like in the way he just full on embodies it by, there's all these moments where he's coughing and hacking. It looks like he's about to hack up a lung, and you know, he could fall over dead at any given moment. And then the moment that one of his friends needs him, all of a sudden all that's gone, and he's all bravado and gusto. And then as soon as he can let himself breathe for a moment, then all of a sudden he can't breathe again, if that makes sense. And it's just great. And then Kurt Russell, one of my all-time favorite actors. You know, it's hard to put anybody above him. The only other person that comes to mind at the moment is maybe Tom Hardy, but I think Kurt reigns supreme as my all-time favorite actor. He plays Wyatt Earp, the star of the film, and he's got this great moment where he's facing down all these cowboys, and he just basically goes nuts, and he's walking across this this wooded area with like a river, and he's just shooting at them all without any thought to trying to get behind a tree or a bush or anything in order to be able to make it so they can't see him or shield him from their bullets. He's just going for gusto, and that moment is just amazing. And then there's another one where he gives a speech right by a train that, you know, he looks like he could take on the entire world, and the way that he does that is just great. And then even there's like some throwaway characters like Billy Bob Thornton. It was one of the first times I ever saw him. I think he plays like a very, very minor role of this guy who he's all bluster, and he's the car dealer of this casino, and he thinks he's a big tough guy, and Earp goes in there and just destroys him in like half a moment. And like the way that you can see that he's like the bully personified, where he's acting all tough until somebody walks in that is willing to stand up to him. He's just does that to perfection. I mean, this movie to me is just an all-time classic. Probably it's in my top three or four westerns of all time. There's not a problem about that. It could quite possibly be my number one. Just absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Those are my thoughts. I love it. I just think it's great. Hit that like button. It does awesome things for my channel. I'm very, very appreciative. And please, please, please subscribe. I love talking to you guys about movies. And if you haven't yet, I'd love it if you subscribe so you keep coming back and we can keep talking about movies. You can let me know what you think. And hit that notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. And other than that, have yourself a great day.